Hi, I'm Jared Bentley, and you're watching the Johnson City Press Week in Review right here on jcpvideo.com. Gun violence yet again led the national discussion this past week, but with a bit of a twist, as House Rep. Steve Scalise was one of several who was shot and wounded during a congressional baseball practice at a field just outside of Washington, D.C. early Wednesday morning. James T. Hodgkinson, a 66-year-old home inspector from Illinois, wounded Scalise before he was fatally shot by police who had been guarding the House Majority Whip. The shooting took an even darker turn as reports surfaced of Hodgkinson's political affiliation and hatred of all things Republican, and those who had initially called for unity after the shooting began to use the shooting as a sounding board for political gain. The shooter was neutralized by security, who acted quickly to put an end to the shooting and most likely saved dozens of lives. Scalise was in critical condition after the incident, but is expected to have a full recovery. Congress was back in session on Thursday. In other national news, the Washington Post dropped a bombshell this week as it reported that Robert Mueller, the special counsel in the investigation into Russian ties with the Trump administration, is now investigating Donald Trump for obstruction of justice. Mueller was appointed by Trump and his staff to investigate the Russian involvement in our election, and this is the first time the investigation has turned toward the president, who tweeted his response Thursday. They made up a phony collusion with the Russian story, found zero proof, so now they go for obstruction of justice on the phony story. Nice. For more information on the story as it unfolds, follow along in the Johnson City Press or right here on jcpvideo.com. 3 East Tennessee prosecutors and a child called Baby Doe have filed suit against 3 major drug manufacturers and some of their subsidiaries, a medical clinic, and 2 individuals demanding action regarding the production, promotion, and distribution of opioids that have left thousands of residents in the region in the grips of a devastating drug addiction. The announcement came at Niswonger Children's Hospital, but hospital CEO Lisa Carter said the facility is not directly connected to the suit. In addition to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd District Attorneys General and Mountain States Health Alliance officials, there were representatives from Wellmont Health System and every law enforcement agency in Northeast Tennessee. We have a huge increase in the number of babies born with neonatal abstinence syndrome as a direct result of opioid addiction, Carter said. This has become a nationwide epidemic that is most widespread right here in Northeast Tennessee. The suit filed in Sullivan County Circuit Court in Kingsport names the defendants as Purdue Pharma, based in Delaware, Purdue Pharma Inc., a New York corporation with the principal place of business in Connecticut, the Purdue Frederick Company, also in Delaware but doing business in Connecticut, Mallinckrodt PLC, an Irish company with corporate headquarters in Staines-upon-Thames in the United Kingdom, Endo Health Solutions, a Delaware corporation doing business in Pennsylvania, Endo Pharmaceuticals, a Delaware corporation owned by Endo Health Solutions, Centerpoint Medical Clinic, a Tennessee limited liability corporation located in Kingsport, Elizabeth Ann Bowers Campbell of Johnson City, who the suit said participated in the illegal drug market for opioids, and Pamela Moore of Church Hill, who was also accused of participating in the illegal drug market for opioids. To find out more, read Becky Campbell's article in the Johnson City Press or online right here at jcpvideo.com. The 2 grown men who were arrested Wednesday night on 25 charges related to people, places, and businesses being shot at by slingshots and ball bearings are also persons of interest in an investigation leading to the same sort of thing in Knoxville. Seriously. KPD Public Information Officer Daryl DeBusk said 2 Knoxville police investigators traveled to Washington County on Thursday morning to interview Dakota Shell and Joseph DeChristina of Afton and Knoxville, respectively. DeBusk said there were about 25 reports overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday morning throughout Knoxville of businesses and vehicles having windows shattered by ball bearings. The 2 men were arraigned Thursday afternoon on charges listed in 3 separate warrants. Johnson City Police charged each one with 11 counts of felony reckless endangerment, 15 counts of misdemeanor vandalism, and 1 count of aggravated assault. Washington County charged the men with 2 counts of vandalism and 2 counts of reckless endangerment with serious injury or use of a deadly weapon. Both men were arraigned on the charges Thursday afternoon and held on $163,000 bond each. This has been the Johnson City Press Week in Review right here on JohnsonCityPress.com. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.